Hello, my name is Heather Clifford with eXp Realty in the beautiful Comox Valley and Campbell River area, here to do a market update for mid-May 2022. We're going to look back over April, we're going to look forward towards the summer, and we're going to review some stats that came out from the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board just recently. I will share my screen with you. I've put together a little presentation. Okay, let's get started for May 2022, the market update. Well, the first thing that I like to do is look at the overall Vancouver Island Real Estate Board stats. So this is really like the market highlights, and it encompasses the areas right from Chemainus through to North Island, including over in Port Alberni as well. So single family detached houses right now, there's about 552 properties on the market. However, look at this. The sales are 528. And the same for the condo market. There seems to be a real big demand right now for condos, and it's probably because it's the more affordable price range here on the island. And so listings, we've had 148, sales 121. Basically, all product from single family home, townhouse, apartments are taking about a little over 2 weeks to sell. That's 2 weeks faster than has been reported over the last year. It's been more like 30 days. So they're selling a little bit faster. Now, going forward, we do feel a shift in the market. It has started to happen. And it's happening in pockets. So it's not everything. You cannot blanket the entire real estate market the same way. So you have to look at each product independently. And that's not just houses against condos to townhouses. What that actually is houses in many different areas, in many different price ranges. I can tell you right now that the Comox area between $750,000 and $1 million, it is a really busy market. Now we're looking in the townhouses to be about 99 listings to 106 sales. So big demand in townhouses. The benchmark pricing today is sitting in single family at $851,700. Condos are about $431,000 and townhouses $642,200. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down our specific areas for you. When you're looking at what a benchmark term is, it's actually used by the Home Price Index, and it refers to the cost of a typical home in a reported area. You can kind of think of it like the Consumer Price Index for houses instead of groceries. So I like to break up the areas every month, and one of the things that I can tell you is the prices have still been going up. Now, Parksville, Qualicum, look at that. They broke 1,027,000 in the last month. They were hovering right around the high $900,000 mark, but the prices are sneaking up still in every single market on the island that the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board covers. Here is a nice look at average sale prices. A lot of people look at benchmark prices, and then there's average price. So when you get an average price, basically what they're doing is they're taking the highest and the lowest off and using all the homes in the middle that have sold. So the average price in Campbell River right now, as the end of April approached, was $785,633,000. Now you can see that that's down over March, but that does not mean that the price of homes has been coming down at all. Comox Valley, 910,000, 178,000. And once again, it's down from the 970,000 average over last month. And you can just go ahead and look at the change between last year and this year. And you can look at the number of sales that are happening per month. It's kind of hovering around the same amount. Campbell River had a little less sales, whereas the Comox Valley was about the same, Cowichan Valley about the same, Nanaimo about the same, Parksville a little less sales in April, and a little more in Port Alberni. Now, Port Alberni is still the hot spot on the island because of affordability. I found this quite interesting to read today. There's two factors here. There's two things going on. So the president, Vancouver Island Real Estate Board, said this is a perfect storm of factors. So we look at the low inventory, the historically low mortgage rates, which is vastly changing, we know, and then of course lifestyle changes resulting from the pandemic. They say that this has fueled dramatic price increases and a highly competitive real estate transactions. However, realtors have noticed that current demand is not equally distributed throughout the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board zones. So we have micro markets. That's what I was talking about when I said not every single house is losing demand. It's certain pockets, certain areas, and of course, certain price range as well. So that's why it's important, if you're thinking of putting your home on the market, that you actually sit down with a real estate agent, your representative, who's working 100% for you to help guide you to understand. You know, we don't have a crystal ball, but we certainly have our finger on the pulse. We know when the market is starting to shift. The other thing that I found was really interesting was demographics also play a significant role in the British Columbia robust housing market. So the largest contingent is 30 to 39 years old. And I know this from my own personal dealings right now, that they haven't seen this demand from this age group since the 1970s. And these are new first-time buyers entering the marketplace, but they are coming with wealth transfers from maybe parents, people that have deceased. And so they're beginning to climb that property ladder. And that is also creating the pressure on inventory and on prices. And I've talked about that month over month. Interest rates, very much related to the housing market. So is this why all of a sudden we're seeing a little bit of a slowdown? And what will happen when the rates go up again in the coming weeks? So the federal rules aimed at taming financial risk in the mortgage market are giving some home buyers an incentive to choose variable rates despite rapidly climbing interest rates. What does that mean? Well, right now, if you have to go for your mortgage to get it secured, so what that means for you is you have to qualify 2% higher for your mortgage rate in order to get your financing. And that means that you can afford less of a house, a less expensive house, maybe a smaller house, maybe a different area. And so what the mortgage brokers might be doing is enticing buyers to go with a variable rate, because a variable rate is lower, of course, which means they'll be able to afford more. But this is only going to work for a short period of time until the interest rates settle in. So I found that was very interesting. I read that in the Globe and Mail, and it does definitely hold some truth in today's market. So once again, what we're looking at is first-time buyers entering the marketplace, and I am seeing an awful lot of probate sales. Now, yes, that's sad. That means that someone has passed away and the house is going on the market. In this type of market, I would put my house on the market right away if I was dealing with probate, because the market doesn't seem to be going up. There is talk of it perhaps settling, balancing. I've even heard a 10% decrease. I'm not sure. That 10% on $1 million is $100,000. That's a lot of money for a first-time buyer to be able to save. But will it happen? You got to think about this. If interest rates are going up, then that $1 million purchase is still going to be expensive because your interest rate has gone up another 0.5% or 1/4%. So everything has to be weighed out and balanced. You need to be working with a mortgage broker to explain the best options for you. And then of course, the real estate agent to help you find the best product that works for what you're approved for. I love to look week over week every month that I do this and look at the difference in the number of listings coming on. We're in a spring market. We always get more listings. Pending sales are up, price decreases are up. So we're seeing a lot more activity. However, we're seeing less sales this week over last month's week, and almost in half. So I did feel myself that the market was extremely busy February and March. And in May, the market is still busy, but it's a different type of busy. So maybe we will see those solds increase next month when I do the market update for you. Once again, this is your benchmark pricing in Campbell River. The benchmark price for a single family home hit $769,800, which is up 31% over the previous year. And then the Comox Valley is at $878,400, which is also up 27%. And you can look at month over month. When I was telling you prices continue to increase, you can see in Campbell River, it's about $45,000 more and about $50,000 or $40,000 more in the Comox Valley. That's month over month. That's a lot of money. So will we see the same thing next month? I don't know. In certain product, I'm pretty sure we will. Same thing when you look at condos. Once again, the demand is really here for the condo market right now. And also maybe that's more of an investor option as well as a downsizing option and getting into the market for the first time for the condo market. The townhouse market has seen a slight decrease in the Campbell River area over last month by $10,000 and the Comox Valley by $20,000. Is it because all those really expensive townhomes have now sold? I'm not sure, but definitely there has still been a lot of activity in the townhouse market. I have my wish list for my buyers today. I am looking for a really large rancher on a private lot, anywhere between $1.5 million to $2 million. When I say private lot, I'm hoping maybe 5 acres to 10 acres. Also, I am really looking for a home in Comox. I have some wonderful buyers coming from Pemberton. They're looking anywhere from $750,000 and maybe about $1 million with a suite, of course. And then I'm also looking for a young lady from Victoria with her kids are coming here. They're looking for a 4-bedroom so mom can live with them. And it's got to be under $1.3 million. And I'm still looking for that ocean view home with 2 accommodations between $1.5 and $2 million. I know there's a couple of them on the market right now, but they do not fit my buyers' wants or needs at this particular time. So those are my wish lists for my buyers. I'm going to just tell you I've got a sneak peek of a listing coming in the Kin Beach area on Astra Road. It's going to be a 4-bedroom, 3-bath on 0.23 of an acre. That'll be on the market next week. We're just getting the photos done. Shoot me a private message if this is something of interest to you. It should be priced around the $1.2 million mark. Great location, great location. I have a listing right now of a beautiful patio home. This is one of the larger units as far as mobile accessibility, larger garage. It is a lovely suite that backs onto what is right now a horse field, and it is quiet, peaceful, and beautiful. 2 beds with a den, 2 baths in Springwood Park. It is an adult oriented development, and the asking price on this home is $688,800. And let me know if you know someone looking for a beautiful patio home in the Campbell River area. I have 18.8 acres on the market, just been reduced to $649,900, and that is just off of Lake Trail Road above the logging road. Yes, part of the property is underneath the power lines, but there are numerous things that you can do with this property. Reach out to me. I can send you the zoning and some information, as well as I have a beautiful 10-acre parcel of land for $1 million on Lake Trail Road. Now, this picture does not do it any justice. It was taken back in the fall, so we are having new photos done on this property, but you can have up to 2 homes on this property. It does have power. It's been perked for septic, and there is water at the lot line as well from the city of Courtenay. Even though that is on the border of the regional district and the city of Courtenay, it is municipal water that it's run by the regional district. My lot on Coleman Road has an accepted offer right now, so let's see what happens with that over the next week. It was a lovely little piece of land on the corner of Coleman Road and Loxley. I still have a small parcel of land on Savory Island, and now that the weather is getting better, we will see more people heading over to Savory, and I expect that lot to sell relatively quickly. It is an inland lot, and it's a quick 5-minute walk down to the beach, and it's located on Vancouver Boulevard, which is on Savory Island. My shout out today is because I spent this morning over at the Clever Crow, and I met my very good friend Penny Etter over there from Penny Etter Ceramics and Sculptures, because I was putting together a housewarming gift for a young couple that is moving here from Squamish this weekend. I'm so excited for them to move into their new home. And so I had Leah over at the Clever Crow put a beautiful basket together to introduce the Clever Crow to these new people of the area, as well as Penny made me this gorgeous ceramic, one-of-a-kind salad bowl. Well, they can use it for anything they want, but I particularly wanted it for salads for them. And so I'm looking forward to taking this over to them, but I wanted to say Clever Crow on the Island Highway, one of my favorite places to go. And Penny, of course, I have so many pieces of Penny's beautiful ceramic work that she does. By all means, reach out, check out both these websites, and keep your business local and help our local businesses as much as we can. This is Heather. If you have any questions when it comes to real estate, you don't have to want to list your house and sell it, but I love to talk real estate. Give me a call. Take care now.